Evening everyone, this is NSJC Vaping, I'm Perry and this is Mark.
What's up guys?
So this evening we are bringing you a, well, I don't know really, I don't really know how to explain it because you've been using this for a while.
I wanted to get my head around it first.
This was a vape jam.
This was a vape jam purchase.
Yeah.
And this is honestly how it came to me. It came in a little cardboard box, but binned that off when I was there.
It was kind of like a Toblerone thing.
It was like a Toblerone box. So what we've got here is the Council of Vapor Kindred 1.5.
Yeah.
With the Royal Hunter RDA on there. So,
which I've also got, and I actually really like that.
Yeah. So obviously mech mod, single 18650 battery. But I want to show you guys the craftsmanship on this mod, pros and cons to it. But let's jump down and get inside there, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hi guys, Mark here, NSJC Vaping. So down up and close and personal with the Kindred 1.5 here. So as I said, we're going to take it apart. We're going to show you you know, the connections and that kind of bits and pieces inside here. So like I said earlier, we have got the Royal Hunter RDA on there, so let's just get that off and put that to one side out the way. So this is it. This is your tube mod. I don't know if you can see the symbol there. But that is the Council of Vapor symbol on the front with the serial number stamped on the front there, and on the back is their other logo there, the Council of Vapor, and then on the bottom on the fire button you've got this lovely encrusted sort of rose engraved into the bottom. But that is it, and there is, would you believe, I mean I can't see it, you guys will never see it, but I certainly can't see it, but the join in this mod here, the threads on this thing are absolutely phenomenal. But we'll let's undo it. So there we are, there is the break point. It is phenomenal, and there is my battery, IMR battery that I got for this mod, and like I said, the threads on this are absolutely phenomenal. They really are silky smooth, no burrs or anything on there. So let's strip the mod down and show you all of the individual pieces. So it's the two tube sections here, and then we've got the fire button assembly at the bottom. So what we'll do is I'm going to get the camera and see if we can zoom in now on each individual item that I pick up, and then I can show you a few points that I found that I was talking to you about in the earlier review. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the mod back up, but I'm going to talk to you about each individual piece as I put it back together again. So this is the bottom side of the mod. So this is your fire section. Now this is not spring operated, this is magnet operated. One thing I do really like about it is this ring here. Now this is a reverse thread, and all this does is this spins out and then locks your fire button, so you're unable. So it's a little bit of a safety device in there. I really like that. You know, I really like being able to see that the buttons are locked out. These vents on this section here, sorry, I thought they were both sides, but they're not. They're just on the just on one side. These are your battery venting vents. So if you've got any issues there with your batteries, it's going to be able to vent out this bottom section, which is good as well. I like to see. Now, this is, if you remember in the initial video that we had, this is the connection here, inside here, that was I think had like maybe a glaze on, or it was just dirty, or I'm not entirely sure, but essentially this is the connection that pushes up to the base of the next part of the tube. Okay, so these two go together like so. There's resistance there, and that's how the button is. So you're pushing against that resistance of the magnets to make your switch, and then the polarity of the magnet pushes back the button. So you're not relying on any springs going weak or anything like that. You're relying on magnets, which I really like. But it was these two connections that needed to be cleaned up. So when I got it, they weren't making a good enough connection. So again, this just screws back into place like so. Now the camera's up close, you can certainly see the engravement here on this base part of the tube. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's not rough to touch, but it's you know, it's definitely inscribed in there very well. And then again, here we have it, the Council of Vapor symbol and then the serial number stamped on the front. I like this. I like the finger ports here. So they've machined out the bottom part of this to allow you to, when you're holding it, you can get your finger either on the side. Personally, I just use my middle finger or my index finger and fire it, but I love the fact that they thought about that. To me, it's all the little small points that to me was great. You know, it was absolutely fantastic. So then we've got the second section of the tube. So this again is just a hollow bit of alloy here. So, but again, the threads on this are squeaky clean, squeaky smooth, and again, you know, you can barely see under the naked eye. You can barely see where that joins. And in fact, Perry's standing just behind the camera here, and when I opened up the mod, his face was really opened there. So that shows you how good that is. And then you've got the 510. Now this 510 connection is, you have to remember when you're putting your whatever RDA you're putting on there, Royal Hunter, anything, you know, all of them, they'll have an adjustable to some length, an adjustable 510. This is adjustable as well. So when you put your RDA on the top or anything on the top, you would adjust your RDA to sit down, and then you would wind the bottom pin in the center section. So you've got an inner and then an outer. You would wind that in to touch the bottom of your 510, and then this little wheel here, this would wind forwards and backwards. This is a left-hand thread, and this applies pressure back down on the battery. So you're applying pressure down on the battery, so when you push your button in at the bottom, it makes a connection up, thus giving you your power output from your battery and into your RDA. So that is essentially how it works, and that is the whole thing. So, and then that just spins right up onto the top, like so. But like I say, the overall design, the sleekness of the mod, I really like. Sort of this bronzy finish on here, it's really nice, but it does scratch very easily and sort of does get dirty. So you've got to bear that, all you sort of clean freaks out there, you please bear that in mind, because this is going to sort of rough up and scratch up. But like I say, they do give you a really nice carry pouch for it as well, so that's really nice. But what we'll do is we'll put a battery back into it, we'll put the Royal Hunter back on, and then we'll vape it, and we'll talk to you about the build that we've got in there and show you what it's like.
So yeah, this is yours, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Like we say, I got this from Vape Jam, bit of a impulse buy, and do you know what? I'm glad I did, but I will state it wasn't all roses.
That's not been plain sailing, is it?
No, it hasn't been plain sailing. Got it, loved the put a build in at that night before the second day of Vape Jam.
Yeah,
was using it at the second day, and it was okay. It was getting a bit warm, but I'd already done my sort of research on it. I got a bit sort of, I wanted the batteries to be right.
Yeah, because you were using just standard 18650s.
Standard 18650s,
yeah.
Non-IMR, but again, we know this thread's coming. I'll talk to you more about batteries, but people out there familiar with lithium ion and IMR batteries know where I'm coming from. So basically, got some IMR batteries for it, and I was using it and it was good, but one of the big pros to this particular mod is they were stating, because of the magnetic switch underneath, is you get very low voltage drop, and I was getting monstrous voltage drop. I mean, like 45 minutes and my battery was gone.
Yeah.
like really gone.
Because when you first started using it, you were putting it in another mod, weren't you? You put it in the cuboid, weren't you?
Yeah, I was whacking it on the cuboid.
Cuboid just to see how much battery life was, and it was dead, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was dead. It was actually killing them. And you actually came over Friday night. Yeah. And I said to him, I said, right, you know, because it cost me like 80 quid. 80 quid there. It should have been 85. But I was like,
that's right.
I have 80 quid. I ain't paying the extra £5. Come on. Sort me out. And he did. Cheers for that. Thanks a lot. No t-shirt though. Just got a lousy little sticker. Cheers. So
where is the sticker?
Well, I think it's there, isn't it?
It's not a sticker, a bit of card.
So yeah, basically you came over on Friday and I was like, right, got to sort it out, because it's honestly, aesthetics wise, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
You know,
lovely.
The buttons, awesome. The copper is lovely on it. You know, the engraving on it. It's got a serial number. This is 3123A. There's a lovely, on the base of it, on the actual button, there's a lovely rose on the bottom that's been engraved in there.
You guys would have seen that though.
Yeah, we'll show you. Obviously, you guys would have seen that. But I love the Council of Vapor. The logo. That's why I got the mini melt. Yeah. To be honest. So.
It was the key. It was the.
We stripped it apart. It's quite difficult to find out. To be perfectly honest, now I'm sitting here talking about it, I should have just gone and got my multimeter and just figured out where the voltage drop was coming from. But it was a magnetic switch. So essentially, on the bottom where you've got your north and south magnetic poles, they're reversed. So it pushes your physical button switch back. But the top of that switch, which connects to the negative post of your battery, was dirty. Well, not dirty.
Both of them were dirty. The battery bit was dirty, and the actual push connection. So
we stripped it apart.
Essentially, dirty connections.
Yeah. So we stripped it apart. Give it a good emery cloth. Get a little bit of sort of sandpaper on there. Cleaned it right up. Put a battery in. Bang.
Yeah. Straight away. It was firing straight away, wasn't it? So Yeah.
There you go. And it's not. I haven't got a furious build in here. 0.25 ohm, sort of a little parallel build. 26 gauge Canthal, and it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't get a mech mod. I don't really like them. Just because I'm a bit chicken shit, really. But yeah, you love all that stuff, didn't you? So it's worked out really well for you. So yeah, if you're in the market for a mech mod, the Kindred 1.5. To be fair, any of the Council of Vapor ones, the V2s looks quite nice as well, doesn't it?
Are.
So they do make quality products. They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
And that Royal Hunter.
Yeah, the Royal Hunter is
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's really good. Pass me one. I've got the black one, and we exchanged drip tips because that's something different, wasn't it? So yeah, but anyway, we are rambling. That was the Kindred 1.5. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hi guys, thanks for taking the time out to watch some of our videos. If you'd like to see more, you can click here and here. And don't forget to subscribe to us here. And for you guys on mobile, the links to the videos are in the description.